Let's talk about who really benefited from welfare in America, because for decades, they made us the face of welfare. But the truth is, white America has been the biggest benefactor of government handouts since the inception of this country. And today, we're going to set the record straight. The original welfare program was America. This country was built on free black labor. For over 200 years, white wealth was accumulated off the backs of enslaved Africans, people who were never paid, never compensated, and never made whole. While we were working for free, white slave owners were passing down land, businesses, and wealth for generations. And after slavery ended, guess who got the payouts? Not us, them. In D.C. alone, slave owners received up to $300 per free slave for their lost property. That's reparations for the oppressors. Number 2, the Homestead Act of free land, but not for us. In 1862, the government gave away 270 million acres of land for free. That land went to over 1.6 million white families. It was a generational wealth seed planted by the federal government, but black folks were yet excluded again. You needed access, resources, and protection to claim that land, and we weren't given any of that. Meanwhile, we're out here trying to survive off of the promised 40 acres and a mule that never came. Number 3, the GI Bill. Same war, different treatment. When our men came home from World War II, they came back heroes. At least they should have been. The GI Bill was supposed to provide education, housing, and business support for veterans. But guess what? Black soldiers were denied access, turned away from colleges, and redlined out of home loans. Meanwhile, white vets built the suburbs, bought homes, and sent their kids to school on the government dime. Number 4, FHA and VA loans, creating the white middle class. From the 1930s to the 1960s, 98% of FHA loans were to white families. That's how white America built their middle class. Black people were locked out through redlining, racial covenants, and flat-out discrimination. We paid taxes into those programs too, but we didn't get the benefits. Number 5, the New Deal, but not for the Negro. Social Security, unemployment insurance, minimum wage protections, all part of Roosevelt's New Deal, right? Except domestic and agricultural workers were excluded. Who were most of those workers? You guessed it, black people. That was no accident. That was policy. And number 6, modern day corporate welfare. Now check it out. Today we still see it. Billion-dollar corporations getting tax breaks, subsidies, and bailouts. Meanwhile, guess what? They telling y'all black people to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We never even had the boots. They got the boots, the blueprint, the land, the loan, and the legislation to support it. We paid the highest cost, contributed the most labor, and received the least return. Yet we still wait on our reparations while they've been receiving theirs for centuries. So the next time somebody tries to talk slick about who's really living off the government, remind them, black folks didn't fail. We were locked out. But here's the thing. We're not victims. We're visionaries. And now that we know the truth, we build smarter, we grow stronger, and we take back what's ours by any legal